And we're back in the game with some more Rome Total War Urbe Condita mod, playing as Macedon. Okay, we're opening the episode with a battle after we activate our scripts via that young lady. So, we're going to be fighting Aristoxenus of Adana. Or I should say, Alcman of Cassandreia is going to be fighting him. We're 4 stars. This one is 6 stars, because he is the faction heir of the Seleucid Empire. Alright, we've actually had a very bad encounter with Eastern mercenaries, which are generally considered to be the worst unit in the game. But they actually beat us one time. It was a bridge battle, I believe. This is not a bridge battle. Now, if we do lose, we do have a follow-up army right behind us, allowing us to push on to Ecbatana. Now, I'm not sure if we should actually be in a desert here. Didn't look like the desert terrain. Right. Gonna spread our pikemen out, leaving us a spot for our artillery, which is not going to be on flaming shot. We've got a good amount of archers. Got a unit over here. Let's have you facing there. It's a fairly thick wall of pikes. Got 4 cavalry units. Now you will be using flaming missiles. Alright, let's turn this flank back. Move you up, and move you up. We've also got 1 unit of heavy infantry. Put you up there. Be at fire at will. Didn't look like it was desert terrain on the campaign map, but that's okay. Let's see how well we do against these Eastern mercenaries. We do have some veterancy. They are being led by a general, and in fact they're being led by the faction heir, so that should give them even more morale. What do they have there? That looks like Durios spears. Oh no, that could actually be the Borikhitai. Yeah, Borikhitai. Those look like Armenian swordsmen. Those are hillmen. Armor piercing damage from their axes. They also have javelins. Alright, they did have a unit of heteroi, I believe, in their army. So very heavy shot cavalry. And of course they've got their elephants up there, which I wanted to target, but they're on the wrong end of the battle line. And they've got some horse archers there. If those elephants come within range, they're going to get hit by a lot of fire arrows, or flaming arrows. Well, somebody is within range. Although once they get a little bit closer, we're not going to have a good line of sight on them, are we? Come along, you Eastern mercenaries, we want some revenge. Are you not within range yet? They are. Spirits lifted by the general's encouragement. Okay, ballista. Can you target the general or faction air? Be nice to get a good shot in on him. Should be the heteroi. Elephants not within range. Ah, Georgian swordsman. Georgian Borikitai. Still not within range. Once they are, I'm gonna make them pay. Managed to kill a couple of their bodyguard units. Looks like they're trying to flank us. It's our general. We don't want him getting charged. Right, there's our heteroi. Okay, now we can target their elephants. Right, come up over here. Zoom in. Right, they didn't get a good charge in. They were blocked by their own units there. Right. They're trying to charge again. Taking a lot of casualties. Look at those. Look at those two men. Wow, he got thrown all the way over there. That was pretty amazing. Charge him. Charge after him quickly. We got both of them? Yep. The elephants have routed. Right. Go in and chase them down. Or they can reform. That unit's reformed. Yeah, those units are reforming. Stop. Right there. We may still be able to break them. Although they are spearmen. Yeah, they're reforming. Right. Stop firing. Stop firing. Some Mason mercenaries, they came back in. Charge them. Where are my heteroi at? Right, who are you fighting? You're not fighting anyone. Stop. Don't act like you are. Right. You can fire. Some units that have reformed over there. General, ignore them. Go back on to fire at will. Yeah, I want you chasing after everyone. You've got a lot of men to catch. Even though we've won the battle and only lost 2%. Avoid the elephants. Ignore those. Okay, heteroi, we should be able to break those. Just need to stay away from the elephants. They should die off on their own, quite naturally. Okay, General, get away from there. You're actually taking many casualties. I said get away. Okay, now they decide to rout again.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Stop firing again. Right. Go after those Sarmatians. Speed it up. Olam of Berytus. That's who the other general was. We're going to capture those Sarmatians? Yes, we will. If to the Sarmatians. The Romans actually imported a unit of our Sarmatians all the way to Britannia. Yep. We only lost 108 men. Can you imagine that, moving all the way from Sarmatia to Britannia? Just to fight for the Romans against the Britons. Okay, enemy army destroyed. Now we've missed some event messages, but we've got 2 new family members and a new general. Somewhat convenient where he's shown up. Got some rebels down here. Do need to deal with. I'm going to send these units down. That'll give these generals a little bit of experience. How many units are they going to be up against? 4. Yeah, should be able to win there. Alright. Now, let's go and deal with this fleet over here. Ankara is now gone unhappy yet again. I think it must be a spy going in there. I mean, they keep flip-flopping between Ipsus and Ankara, being happy or unhappy. Right, we recently captured Salamis. It's now making us over 6,000. And we have a navy here to pick up those troops next turn. Oh, it is making us that amount of money. Okay, it's only a single Egyptian ship. Sailing you over here so we can go after Memphis or Paratonium. Right, what do we need? We've got some missile units, some cavalry. Should we get another unit of spearmen? Always useful. Now, what has happened over here? A lot of Seleucid ships up there. We need to find out if there's any reinforcements coming. Back here. Yeah, doesn't look like it. We only suffered 100 casualties.
Prepare for battle! Besieging settlements, sir! Settlement under siege, sir!
Alright.
Destroy them! Victory and honor! Attack! Victory and honor!
He may try to gather some reinforcements. We have a lot of troops back here. I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to take
Yes, strategos.
all of those. Actually, we have a general up here. No. We have a general there who's not been doing anything.
Sir. March.
Right. Missile and cavalry units.
Strategos. Sir. Move out. My lord. My lord. Orders. Sir.
Right. I think we can take most of those units out.
Yes, strategos.
Maybe one more.
Strategos.
Seems to be okay. Okay. You're on low taxation. If we take the general out, we're losing 400 in any case. We're losing 500 now.
Combining troops.
Squeeze a few more units out of there.
My lord. March.
Right.
Sir. Sir. Onward. Orders.
So can we get from Gazaka?
My lord.
Hmm.
Sir. Move out. Moves depleted. Sir. Yes, strategos. Sir.
Alright, we'll stick in 4 more units. Like, a good population. You'll be a guard unit. We can finally see the Armenians, who we're neutral with. Gonna need any troops from here. We don't want this entire army sitting around as well. Ah yes, we're getting our better ships out of there. Can't actually replenish any of those units.
My lord.
As well send them up here as some
Move out.
guard units as well. Almira is okay.
Yes, strategos. My lord. My lord.
As well send those units down.
Move, sir.
Let's put you in there as a garrison unit.
My lord.
Send you over there.
No more moves,
Let's put you in there as a garrison unit and have you
sir. Strategos.
into Jerusalem, which is never happy enough. Right, now we did miss that message or construction because we are fighting the battle from a saved game right at the start. So we're going to have to cycle through something like 66 settlements. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Like here. And there. Okay, this is what we captured at the end of the last episode. So let's finish those units where necessary. And we need to build something. Ooh, definitely a blacksmith. And actually get all of our good units in there. That doesn't actually... yeah, that gives us the Lithobolos, the only new unit in there. We don't really need to build any of those. I know that's our capital. But it really doesn't give us anything new, I don't think. Yep, we can get those. Passengers. I think it'll give us one new unit there. Yeah, that's basically it. One new unit. So I don't think it's necessary. Oh, there's one. Looks like we got all of them, doesn't it? Yeah, fairly certain we did. Okay, you're not particularly happy. You're going to upgrade for a while. Alright, we retrained you because there was a Roman navy wandering around in the Western Mediterranean.
The sea is ours! Yes, sir!
Okay,
Sir!
yep. Build up that army. That's their new capital, Barracum. Maybe they'll attack us on the bridge.
Sir!
Okay, let's see if we can
Attack!
attack that general from the rear.
And honor! No more moves, sir! Yes, strategos! Yes, strategos!
Let's put a guard unit in there. We already have a guard unit.
Sir! Move out! Sir! Sir! Forward!
Right, any extra generals? Nobody there. You're up there. You're only making less than 400 a turn. So you're not that useful. Now we are doing something over this flank.
Sir!
We shall try to attack this city again. That's the one that's caused me so much trouble before.
Settlement on the siege,
I'm
sir!
going to find out whether it's the battle map or not. Because last time it was in winter. What are we in right now? Summer. Okay, so it could be winter again when we fight them. Okay. We're building up an army over here.
Sir!
So we've got 3 whole generals.
Moves depleted, sir!
How old are you? 35. You're 46. You've got at least 1 star. We'll take you
Strategos! Yes, strategos! Sir! My
and
lord!
those units up to there. They
Orders!
appear to be
Yes,
happy.
strategos!
Right. Some artillery. Some cavalry.
Move out!
Right, you've got 3 cavalry. Let's give you another cavalry and archer.
Yes, strategos! Orders! Move out!
How happy are you? Fairly happy.
Orders! Yes,
Give them 3
strategos!
spearmen.
Sir! Orders! My lord!
Alright,
Onward!
should be strong enough to move, but where?
Destroy them!
We have you moving this direction. Got a free spy here. Have you come up here? Okay, we can see there's a lot of Romans up there.
Yes, strategos! My lord! My lord! Yes!
Alright, you can actually make it
My lord! Orders!
down to there. Don't have any mercenaries there. See an armor upgrade. Alright, you're happy now, somewhat. Okay, that is an independent city. You can tell from the border there. Right. The Dacians could not have that many more settlements. We got probably that one, yeah. And we're not at war with the Germans, are we? Pretty sure we're not. Gauls, Britons, Dacians. We are at war with a lot of people, but not with the Germans, so that cannot be a German town. We ready for one more intern? Okay. Oh, that's a defeat there. Right. You can.
Ships ready!
Well, we'll send you to Sparta
Yes, Captain! Out of move, sir!
for retraining. Right. Now, let's get rid of those
Yes,
rebels.
strategos!
Rebel scum.
Victory and honor! Flag!
And get back to the settlement.
Move out!
You can.
More moves, sir! My lord!
All of you can.
Orders? Yes, strategos! Leaving the army! March! Sir! Forward!
Right. War declared. Sabines and Bactria. That's odd. Why would they go to war? Death stalks the land. Pergamon. Oh, it's not good. And we found enemy agent.
Ships
We
ready!
can now unload those troops,
Ships
freeing up
ready!
our navy.
Attack! The sea is ours!
Get in there. We've lost an admiral over there. And yet more new family members. Okay. Trying to keep Byzantium happy. Trying to keep all of these settlements happy. Is that even worth it? 15% for law. Yeah, actually we'll add 5%. Guess that's useful enough. 2.5 million. Our treasury. In that case, we may as well just do it there as well. And go for it there. Ooh, 520. What for? Armor upgrade? Okay, right, that's all that we're going to be doing for this episode, this campaign. So, if you've got any advice, feel free to leave it down below. And I mean any advice, I really don't mind. Ooh, we've discovered an enemy general. That was rather convenient. Alright. There. Could be a three-way battle there. You never know. Right, so until next time, thank you all for watching, and take care.